So I was going to give a quick overview on my greenhouse, how I made it, and what I used. Here's the outside. There's my solar panel. Here's my other one, my wind turbine. Yeah, I got siding at the bottom, 2 feet all the way around. Let's go inside and I'll show you and explain it from in there. It's probably easier to see. This is where I store my wood back here. I haven't done the back half with anything yet. I plan on putting a chicken coop back here in the spring. I just made a little thing to put my wood in. I don't have any wood right now, but it's okay. Dog's got everything pissed to death. Alright. Hey, Toby. So here's the inside of the greenhouse. I used the 1x3 that I cut. This side here is 8 feet high. And this side is 6 feet. I put it on an angle. So what I did first, I took 4 2x6s, made a square 8x8. Then I made 1, 2, 3, 4 frames. And how I made the frames, I cut this one at 6 foot. And I cut the one in the back at 8 foot. Then I squared them up. And then just put one on the top, cut the angles, and then clamp it together with 2 pieces of plywood. Look. Pretty simple, basic design. And then once I made my 4 frames, I stood them up and screwed them to my 2x6 on the ground. And then I just put this one in here for support on this back wall. Put these 2 here so I can build a Durock wall for fire protection. Here's my stove. And then I think it's 36 from post to post. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember right now. But this wall and 2 feet all the way around the base, there is 1.5 inches styrofoam. I meshed it and muddered it with stucco base coat, and then I painted it white. I painted all the inside white to help give it more reflectivity. And it seems to be doing really good. Couldn't paint the outside because of the it was winter, it was too cold. So here's my door. I had an old screen door laying around, so I just used it, and basically that's all I did. Once I had my frames up, I just screwed the door to this back post, put a header over the top of it, put one down on the side of it, and give it some support. Pretty basic design, pretty easy. This whole greenhouse, total cost, it's probably about $70, just guessing. I spent $35 on a roll of plastic. My boss gave me a half a roll, so I still got a half a roll left. And solar panels, that one there cost me, I think it was $6 or $7 for cells that I made it. The other one was about the same thing, $6 or $7, and I made it, glued 2 windows together. The wind turbine, I paid $5 for 4 blades. I made that turbine, I had a motor laying around. I basically don't get rid of anything. If I see anything good, I keep it. Like this whole plywood back wall. I got this plywood about 6 months ago, sitting on the side of the road. They were all old crates, I think they were. So I went and I kept all the plywood. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with it all, and then decided to build a greenhouse, and I figured what a great use for the plywood that I got for free on the road. I don't pass up anything. Like, all this wood was originally what it was 2x10s, I think it was, and I brought them home from a job site that they had. They threw it in a dumpster. I jumped in and grabbed them out, and the boss said it was okay to throw them in the back of his truck. Brought them home, and I ripped them into 3 pieces, and built the greenhouse with it. And to hold the frame together on the top, I'm not sure if you can see it from here, I took 2 1x4s and put them on the top and the side. And that holds everything together on the top. And this wall holds the rest of it together. Like, it's a great greenhouse. I plan on digging down about 3 or 4 feet in the summertime, and then putting 1.5-inch, 2-inch styrofoam, whatever I can get for free from work, around the perimeter to stop the frost from coming in, and then fill it back full of rock, crushed rock if I can get it, or river rock, whatever I can get, and run black piping through it, and then hook it up to a pump and wrap copper piping around here and here, and pump water through the floor, around the stove, around the chimney, and back to the floor. And in that way I would give myself in-ground, in-floor heating, I guess. So hopefully that works out. I've already collected the black pipe. I got a little bit of copper, so we'll see how it works out. It's a project for spring. And I plan on going one more section that way, towards that shed, and then probably another 3 or 4 feet out that way. In the summertime, we'll see.